morning, fellow Rotarians and guests. I had the pleasure of co-hosting this morning's meeting with our president. Let me just, so I'm sorry. Can you hear me? Getting a little bit of an echo, so I apologize to everybody. Okay, so here we go. I have the pleasure of performing this this huge opportunity to open this meeting this morning for the great Rotary Club of Nassau Sunrise. We'll start with the invocation by Director Simone.
Good morning, fellow Rotarians and guests. Let us pray. Heavenly Father, we give you thanks and we honor you for the blessing of a new day. We thank you for all of the opportunity that comes with this. We thank you for keeping us safe, for continuing to bless us, and bless the proceedings of this meeting and the works of our hands, that we may bring you glory always. In Jesus' name we pray. Amen.
Now, a man with never few words, Rotarian fallacious, to give us the loyal tools.
I kind of find you, young man. Fellow Rotarians and guests, please raise your mugs, your cups, whatever you have, and toast to the Commonwealth of the Bahamas.
The Bahamas.
The Commonwealth of the Bahamas.
Perfect. So just a few minutes to, icebreaker that we have here. Madam President, anything you want to share at this time?
Thank you, PP Errol. We're getting a lot of feedback from the room. Maybe someone in the room has their phone on. So if they could disconnect the audio, that would help. So welcome, guys. This is unusual meeting. I'm online with you, hanging out with the online crew this morning, while PP Errol is holding down the fort in person. I want to thank you all for being here. And I'm supposed to be on vacation, but I'm working, so hence my background. I'm trying to create a beach vibe, even though the weather is not looking so great. All right, so for icebreaker, I just wanted to quickly, because I know Secretary Duran is in the room. This morning, we wanted to, we invited some persons who are interested in joining the Satellite Club to join us. I'm not seeing any of them online, but until we do the formal intro, I just wanted persons who are online, who are visiting, to just open your mic and just introduce yourselves. I see Ali. Are there persons in the room as well?
Yes, there is.
For the satellite visitors?
No.
Oh, okay. Ali?
Good morning.
Yes, tell us a little bit about yourself. I know you've been visiting for quite some time.
My name is Chatali, and yes, I've been visiting for quite some time now, and really interested in what's going on in this Rotary group, and I really appreciate you guys talking to me.
Yeah. Okay. I'm not seeing any other visitors. I'm not seeing any other visitors. Yeah, I see. Did I see Patricia enter the room? Patricia Jackson?
No.
Hi, morning, everybody. I'm Patricia.
Yes. Can you tell us a little bit more about yourself? I know you've visited and you've been to one of our in-person meetings. Fun fact about Patricia.
Fun fact, what can I say? Well, I don't know if it's a fun fact, but I play the piano.
Oh, you play the
and
piano?
music. Yeah.
Hmm. Okay, and there was something you said before that I didn't quite hear.
No, I say I love music.
Oh, you love music, okay.
So I'm enjoying the meetings. Looking forward to seeing y'all more and learning more, and I guess ultimately making a decision.
Okay, awesome.
All right. So
All right, so I guess I'll just hand over back to PP Errol, and he'll ask Secretary Duran to do the formal welcome. But I want to welcome persons online. Welcome to the meeting, and hope that we can join in person on the next occasion. Back to you, PP Errol.
I must say that we have such a lovely group in this room today. And we're being treated by one of the two birthday celebrants. So those of you who are online, this is the reason for you to come to meetings. Well, they said that's a reminder for me as well. That being said, let me invite PhD Karen to announce the raffle prize for
Thank you, P. Errol. Good morning, fellow Rotarians and guests. Really excited to announce that we only have one gas voucher for us, so $25. We got 2, we got 3, we got 4. So should we do it 2 prizes at 50 or 1 prize at 100? Oh, what y'all think? 1 for 100? Raise your hand. Or 2 people for 50? 2 for 50.
I don't want you to like me.
Birthday girl says 2 for 50. PhD says 1 for 100. Let's see the votes in the room. 1 for 100. Raise your hand. 2 for 50.
I'll go with 2 for 50.
Okay, not many participated, but we'll go with 2 for 50. So the raffle tickets cost 1 for 5 or 3 for 10. People online, put it in the chat. And let's see how much money we can raise on gas.
Awesome.
Buy us tickets.
And as everyone's aware with the tumultuous.
Better get the gas early.
Yeah, the tumultuous relationship the gas vendors and the government have right now. If you have no issues pumping you on gas, I would say buy a raffle ticket. I'd like to invite Secretary Duran to welcome our visiting Rotarians and guests at this time.
Right. Morning to persons online and I see we have no but yes, one guest in the room. Yes, you actually.
I'm sorry that my daughter, Emily.
Are you listening to them?
The great Emily.
Yeah. Okay, so besides that, I believe we have one guest online. That she would introduce herself. So beyond that, I believe we are good for now.
Thank you. Is Sergeant at Arms online?
Yes.
Okay, let's welcome, let's give a very warm welcome to our Sergeant at Arms, Rotarian Roy.
Hey, good morning, everyone. Thank you very much, PP Arrow. All right, so let's see, for the month of March, I'm gonna get some fines for today. Well, I'm online today, so I'll fine myself and everyone that's online for being online today. It's a $2 fine. I won't mind paying that. Also, as well, let's see, if your birthday is in the month of March, and I will actually cross-check that with Secretary Duran. If your birthday is in the month of March, that's also a $3 fine as well, since it's the 3rd month of the year. Now, in terms of jokes, I have a few, so let's just see which one catches you guys' attention. So Why are barbers the best drivers?
They know how
Repeat that
to
again.
cut corners.
Nope, because they know the best shortcuts.
Ha ha ha.
All right, so let's see. So now I've never told no one this story, but when I was young, I dreamed of becoming a banker one day. However, as I got older, I kept losing interest.
Ah.
Ha ha ha.
All right, so those are the jokes for the day. Thank you very much, PPRL. Back to you.
Find yourself at least $5 for being offline today. We'll take the $2 fine. You have set an example, man. Thank you.
Boy, the birthday people got off early. I remember when we used to
Next we
find
have
birthday.
birthdays and anniversaries from the family of Richia, Rotarian Evans.
Good morning, everyone.
Good morning.
Rotarian Evans, okay. Yeah. Celebrating today, our very own Sophia. It's so good to see your daughter with you this morning. We're starting off with a big bang. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to Rotarian Dion Williams. He's celebrating today too. Is he online?
No, he told this morning he sent me an apology.
And yours truly myself will be celebrating on Saturday, March 11th. Now, we have quite a bit of people celebrating road-anniversaries. PAG Karen is celebrating a road-anniversary on the 12th. On the 8th. Fifi Alana on the 6th. Rotarian Barrett on the 9th. Rotarians Naja, Karen, Chazelle, Angelica, Kendrick, Akima on the 8th. That was a big crew coming in. Yeah, March is a wonderful month to join Rotary, so we can push that. Yeah. Soon baby. But I want to send a special anniversary greeting to our president and her husband. They'll be celebrating on March 11th, their wedding anniversary. So President John Hadley.
Thank you. So that explains why I'm not there.
That's no ordinary vacation, Madam President. Do enjoy.
Not at all. Thank you so much.
Excuse me, didn't we have a practice whereby on your birthday you would give, if you are able, the number of years you have existed?
Yeah, the sergeant left a lot of money on the table this morning.
Well, I put it back on.
Rotarian Leon is gone to Vegas. He told me his wife is taking him to Las Vegas. We maybe need to get some of that money before he loses it in a slot machine.
Yeah, so
That
Sergeant,
could be.
come back and tell us what we need to do. Since my birthday already gone, we could introduce that. No, mine is still yet to come.
Introduce it after September. That could be quite a bit for some of us.
Announcements. So you can open our mics, or you can come up and make your announcements, please. Any announcements?
Okay, in the meantime, while persons are preparing the inter-club assembly, guys, let's show up in our numbers. It's at the UB library and it's on the 18th. That's next Saturday. And our own, I believe it's Director Archeline will be one of the moderators, and she knows how to bring the house down and all the excitement. So we're looking forward to that. Please come on out on Saturday the 18th. And I believe that's it. I want to personally thank all the persons who participated in the RILO from the club. I mean, 2 persons stood out to me, and that was Director Patrick and PP Tanya, but I know there were others there on the ground helping, making it a success, making sure that the students had a great time. So thanks to all the Rotarians who came out, Barry, Dino, all the persons who came out to ensure that the kids had a wonderful time. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And I know Yvonne is online and they want to talk about our upcoming old school dance, which should have been March 18th, but we have made some changes. I think it was previously announced for March 18th, but there has been some changes. So I'll allow her to make that announcement. Director Yvonne? Is she still on? We may have lost her. But I think the new date is the 27th of May. Is that it, PP Sophia?
Who dance? Oh, she's still celebrating her birthday.
Okay, all right, so we'll get more information to you on that. Any other announcements?
Sophia, 1 second.
All right.
Good morning, General Rotarians. I don't know, Madam President, if the decision was made firmly on whether or not the club is going to have a booth at Bear Fest.
Right, so I need to, so we're thinking positively on that. I just need to round robin the board on it. But I think Rotarian Dario, after he does his presentation and they have more information, we'll be able to get back to him later today. But it's more so than not.
And the proposal is, of course, as you heard what the president said, she will round robin the board, but the proposal is for the club to have a booth for the 2 days. It's basically $200 a day, and sell perhaps hot dogs, hamburgers, hot patties, those kinds of things at the Bear Fest over the 2 days. So that is the proposal, and that is what the board will decide on.
Yes, and once we do that, we'll need persons to come out and help to sell the food.
Just one, the Rotaract clubs is going to be painting the places for this home for the age on Saturday. So we are, as much as you can come over, help with the painting, bring your paintbrush with you. Appreciate it. Thank you.
What time is that? I'm sorry, I didn't hear.
What time? 8 a.m. And he said that those persons who go on Friday already painting the town red, you are ready for Saturday morning. Any other announcements? Okay, there being no other announcements, I'd like to invite birthday girl, Rotarian Sophia, to introduce our guest speaker.
I'm back. I'm trying to get my exercise in this morning. This young man did not send me any introductory remarks about him, so I can't give you any anything other than to say he is one of our dynamic members who left, came back, and is now with the club, I think, for the long haul. Our very own Rotarian Dario Tirelli, he is really known in the community as one of the first beer connoisseurs. He's been in the drink business for over 30 years, brewing. He told me just the other night that, well, let me say that, other day, just before you don't get any ideas. That is a Heineken that has 4 stars on it. Collect that has 4 stars on it. 3 of them he's responsible for because he is the one that brewed the first set of Collect beer in the country.
So how many beers did you drink that night?
You know what? Some things are just not for public consumption. So, but anyway, Dario is going to speak to us this morning about the whole brewing business. How do you get to from barley to beer? How's that? From barley to beer.
Barley to bottle.
Barley to bottle. This one. Let us please welcome.
Good morning, everybody. Beer is made of 3 fundamental ingredients. Water being the first, the most important. Here, a good beer starts from 4.5 to 5. That helps with satisfaction. Get the yeast stimulated and make sure the hops also flow in the beer. Any beer that has more than 4 ingredients is a beer with flavor. So all it is. Malt, which is roasted barley, they use wheat now. The difference between malt and wheat is wheat has a softer, subtle taste than malt. So what they do is germinate the malt, start the germination process, and then kill it. So this is malt, and you can see your malt. This is a grass, and it's a green. Yeast. This is yeast already started the fermentation process. So yeast is a spore, and I infused it with sugar and warm water just a few minutes ago, and you can see, you can start smelling the alcohol. And it smells like and the yeast consume the beer sugars. And when they pass liquid, that's alcohol. When they pass gas, that we all love, is carbon dioxide. That's what gives that beer that crisp flavor you can drink. A 12 ounce of beer will feel full, a 12 ounce bottle, water will make you feel full. And so this is the key ingredients. Heineken, Louis Pasteur, the guy who invented pasteurization, is the first one to cultivate yeast, wild yeast, and Heineken still use the original yeast spore. All they do is when they finish the beer, they take it out, dehydrate it, and send it around the world. And so that's the ingredients. And of course, hops. Hop is a wine plant. It's the flower from the wine plant. It has a unique aroma. It gives beer the bitterness. It also gives beer the aroma, and it stabilizes the foams. Every major beer company has a formula on how many hops they put. So when you pour beer, a good bartender will pour beer, you get a foam. And every beer, major beer, will have seconds of how lasts, how long a foam beer lasts. So it's a big science behind making beer. Guinness, on the other hand, is a beer that is infused with lager roasted malt. Just like how you roast coffee beans, you get that dark flavor. That's all Guinness is. Sorry, a stout. Guinness is just one stout in the market. This is one of the best stout. And of course, see the malt is much darker than the regular malt. And that's how you get that dark flavor. Plus they infuse it with some caramelized, really dark caramelized malt. Beer, how I got involved with beer. 1989, I started at a brewery. I was not the first brewer, there was 2 females that started before me. And I came into the brewery, that's an unknown fact in the Bahamas. The Tirelli celebrated 25 years of anniversary, we were all there. I started in 1989, I became the first certified brewer in the Street of Bahamas, certified by the Master Brewer Association of America. So beer's in my blood, it's in my vein. I've been drinking beer from Polygirl days time to Pets, which is my one of my favorite beer. He wants a beer, he wants to get out. And that's how I got started. Spent 7.5 years at Heineken, and then I got moved to the marketing and sales of alcohol products. I've been making craft beer home from since the mid-90s. And so I established the first craft beer club. And basically every day I drink a cold beer. Beer's rich in nutrition. Beer is one of the oldest beverages consumed. It goes back thousands of years, and they found beer inside the pyramids. So beer was also, they said, the gift of God. And that's where beer first originated. I think it happened by accident, just like rum was produced after they harvest the barley and the wheat. But we left it inside the container, got moist, and then wild yeast is floating all in the air. If you put a glass of Kool-Aid out, plenty sugar, leave it for 2-3 days, you'll start seeing it start to give off carbon dioxide. The wild yeast is all over the air. So I think that's how beer was accidentally. Of course, the Egyptians and the Sumerians took it to another level. They used to give it as gifts to when they travel from one country. That's one of the gifts that they would beer. And from them, there was always now a gift. Sophie, I'll give you a gift of beer. Excellent. 4 ingredients of beer. That's a great thing. Just 4 basic ingredients. And gives you explanation. The hops I already explained, the malt I already explained, and of course water and yeast. Water production is a very expensive process to make beer. And so in our country, because electricity is high, that's why beer is at that cost. You can't get a local beer for less than $30 in this country, because the manufactured water is very expensive. You need good water, you need good quality beer. When you start with good water, good pH, you get a good beer. Beer is very, very receptive to light. It makes the beer hazy. You have to keep it in dark, cool places. Premium beers are in amber or grain bottle. The liquor is a perfect example of a premium beer, but in a light bottle, because the manufacturing process is after 30 days, it can go to the market within a few days and consume within 30 days. And so countries that has a brewery, they make a local beer and that goes to the market. So they save money on clear bottle. That's why the beers are clear bottle. The beer is supposed to be a dark amber bottle or green bottle. That's the difference between a quality premium beer. But of course, the liquor is a premium beer. However, because it's consumed much regularly, that's the 4 gold medals that we talked about. I won the first 3 gold medals, nobody in the world could say that. And it won 4 gold medals. And so Click is a very, very good, one of the best in the Caribbean. Thanks to Heineken, who life is transformed. Rattler. Rattler is a beer with flavor. And Rattler was invented by German guy. Cyclists would come, stop, and they wanted to, they couldn't consume so much beer because the figure was too heavy, so we started putting lemonade in beer. Yeah, that's where Rattler was created. There's a myth about Corona and the lemon. That didn't happen by accident, because the caps in Mexico used to be rusted. The bartender would crack it open, take the lime and wipe it off, and so you wouldn't see the rust on the bottle, and it became flavorful. That's how that was. Next slide. I won't go through all the flavors. The different type of beer by color, of course. The key bone between ale, which is very important. Americans into this pale ale, into this. It's a big fan now of ale. Very hoppy ale. It's not palatable for a long consumption. That's what it is a far now in the US. The difference between the ale and the lager is lager ferment at the bottom of the tank at cooler temperature for a long period of time. Ale, the yeast floats at the top, and it ferment at a shorter time at a higher temperature. So craft beer, the craft beer industry normally uses ale. That's why it's so prevalent in the US, because everybody making beer make ale. I prefer to make beer from lager beer, but it takes up a lot of time, a lot of energy to keep that at a certain temperature. But you see the different flavors, different colors of beer, and they explain exactly what it's all about. Excellent. All right, there's some fascinating facts about beer. Very fascinating. In 1987, they said there was a statistics that we were the #1 per capita consumption of alcohol in the world. That's a misnomer because our population back then was less than 250,000. You get a lot of tourists coming down and drink a lot of beer. And then they stay at resorts like Sandals and all-inclusive, they drink beer all day. And so that would take that consumption high in alcohol. Beer is one of those products that they drink all day on the beach, and they can hold a couple in their hand, go on the bus with a couple there in their pocket, leaving the resort, and so that helps that population. But that volume. Last Beer Fest, I found banana bread beer. That was unique. That was on special. And that beer was crazy. It amazed me. It smelled like my grandma used to make banana bread great, and I fell in love with that. And so I've experimented with that flavor. I perfected how I want. But I've made beer from everything you can think about. Cornflakes, made beer from. I've also made beer from Father Delicious good sorrow and wine. It came out good.
So you can do it for vegetables.
For vegetables, yeah, as a flavor. Yeah, as a flavor. Yeah.
She's on diet.
I didn't give it a shot. I don't think that I done it. Some countries have beer in London. Beer was a part of a normal diet, one part there. Beer was the first beverage you get a drink that was done fat. Back in the Middle Ages, that's why beer is so huge, because you have to boil beer. You have to boil beer for more than an hour, so you're killing everything. That's why beer was so palatable, and the people who drank beer, and they sold beer for very inexpensively banned beer. And so that's why beer became such a big one, because it was sterilized. You have to sterilize beer.
Let's see the secret
Sour ales, the yeast, or they love the wheat for the sour ales, but it's how you put the flavoring of it. Remember, beer has only 4 ingredients. It's the flavor that you want. So they use different type of yeast, different type of hops, different type of flavor. You know, use a lime, citric lime flavor that they left to rest. I made one, and I left lemon juice out exposed, and it came out good. I just reheated, sterilized it for it. Woman brewed beer in Chile, right? Yesterday was Women's Day. All right, any question about beer before I go on to Beer Fest?
Yeah. They have the 0 alcohol there, right, in the season store.
It's not, you know, why about alcohol? If it's under an international minimum volume of alcohol, it's not considered alcohol. Why about do alcohol? Yeah, it's internationally. There's a minimum amount of alcohol you can put it in front, and it's not considered alcohol.
What's the difference between draft beer and regular beer?
Draft beer is on draft. It comes directly from the tank. It's not bottled, can, and so it goes from tank, storage tank, to a draft facility. It's a keg to a draft system. That's all it is. Yeah, next one. No, okay. That's it. Any other question about beer?
Yeah, I have a question.
pH balance between 4.5 and 5. Ideally, when I used to go out to the lake, the water was so soft. The filtration of the water reverse osmosis took it all of it, minerals. We have infused it back with minerals. Your body can be kill itself by having and quality water is very important, and that's why we have to ministry water. Not necessarily. No, it has iron, it has minerals, and the pH is totally different. You need a deep. Now, it's good for home brewing if you want to, you have to brew the volume. I do buy some of the local brands, and I do. I know it's sterilized first and foremost, and it's purified, and it take out most of the element. The element could slow down the fermentation process and assist with not getting all of that protein you want from it. Protein, we are so confused with protein. Protein, you have to take as much of the protein up, if not to get cloudy.
What's the best beer?
Liquid.
Oh. So science beer is not good.
Science is a good local beer, good quality beer, but I'm biased. I'm biased. Let me say that. Yes. I'm totally biased. I can't know science. They created the product. My favorite science would be was crap. I think that's better beer than regular science. But science is a good product. They've done a good product. Good product. Their portfolio is very good. 610 of a craft beer. The craft beer is only grown in a smaller volume than mass manufacturing. Beer, can you get Sophie? Craft beer, good on standing up by ice. When you brew craft beer, it don't come out like this. This is pure mass manufacturing. They brew it so you have a consistent color every time you do it. So this is a craft beer. This is one of my signature beers. So it is naturally filtered. Once you chill the beer, it literally drops all the protein in the bottom, and so the craft beer, either you filter or you don't. That's the residue of the protein and from the beer. So I don't filter. I do filter if somebody asks me to grade beer for a party or something. I put their private label on it. Sophie's group. That's what I do. This is a craft beer. So if you see a craft beer that looks like this is a craft beer, it's mass manufacturing. They just give us craft beer. This is a big sell around the world. You could ask for $4 or $5 for craft beer. Microbrewery. The microbrewery is just a smaller version of a manufacturing. Small. You see microbrewery setup at the beer fest. And then we call it good quality beer. It goes through the same process. Yeah. What's not good here? No, they're good here. No, they go here. They have a agreement with the brewery in town because it's in Florida. Their brewery used to be downtown, and they just moved it to the industrial park. I was to the brewery 2 days ago. The other? No, the industrial park by not a craft beer. It's on Dario Street where Fred Mitchell office used to be. Riptide, that's a good quality beer. So smaller manufacturer. That's all microbreweries. A smaller process, and you get more of this flavor beer. They will, based on the malt you use, the darker the malt, the different colors. I normally prefer my beer. Just to be the South real beer. I do use the type of malt I want. Belgian and French malts is what they used to use for Glen.
Where do you purchase the raw product from?
Online stores. I used to get some from the breweries, but that will happen anymore. Good French is sublime. But I do buy my 100 pound by malt. You have to break the malt a little, so you can start the saponification process for the boil. Process brewing is you heat the beer, you crack the malt, and you heat the water up slowly, and the enzymes start the saponification to break the sugar into the starch into sugar. That's what that does. And then you boil it afterwards for an hour, and you infuse it with hops, either at the beginning or at the end, for the flavor you want and for the stability of the beer. So it's a process. You see this. still eating sugar.
So ordering for you and doing special licenses or?
Go out and say. Yeah, I could be making bread. I'm not, this is a bread. I've never got a question asked. I do bring my liquid malt. They use that for making bread, dark flavor wheat bread also. So I go to customs. Like I said, you don't ask me what it's for, but most people know it. The whole Bahamas know it.
What made you so interested in me?
My father, you know, picking me up. Like mom used to drop me on PI. All day on the golf course, they playing around, breaking bear. I get bear. Yeah. Like I said, I grew up in Best Bear and Polykill Bear. And so I had a natural fall in love with bear. So when I saw, but my granny saw a lot of pigs. And she said, they're looking for, you like bear, go apply. She figured it was a good big company, I had to get a big production. And so I ended up in the brewery. That's it, my whole life is from since I left the movie, I spent many years in Burns, I was selling and marketing. And so I figured I know more better than anybody else. I should go beer fest. The first beer fest was, I think it was a Rotary function that they used to have a fundraiser. There was a huge function. My former boss at Seaport, Christoph, started that second year. That just went, I think, it got too big for the location. So I keep milling about. I said, you know something? Let me start. I woke up one morning, bought the website, BFS Bahamas, Facebook page, and that's it. The rest is history. This year, Bear Fest is more of a subdued because I don't have the location I want. I'm at the fort instead of Botanical Gardens, and we were delayed in advertising because it was in shore. They was trying to push us at the Collins House on Jolly Street. That don't make sense to me. What I want, and so the fort is more of a subdued Bear Fest this year. And so does this one. We'll go back to the public in May and launch the next one because the second Bear Fest I actually had people on the cruise in rooms. I booked 50 rooms on Carnival. People came from different groups. So this year, Bear Fest, we'll do from Sunday, we'll do a promotion on Facebook and Instagram. Take a picture of your favorite bear and post it. Then you get a trip to go to us to Canada or Colorado in the US. And then we'll do a prize raffle there also.
Whatever happened to Bex in 2020?
It's still around, still good there, but it's not big in its market. Corona, Galick, those beer took over. People got into more lighter, crisp flavor beer than beer. On the bottle of Bex has I'll never forget as the high school made of 3, 4 ingredients. That's it. That's 4 beer ingredients. That's it. The high school. Meaning in Europe, putting beer is sacrilegious, especially in Belgium. My favorite beer is the Trappist beer made by the Trappist monks in Belgium. That's it. All right, so Beer Fest is next week, Saturday and Sunday. It's open from 12. Every event that we do is a food, beverage, and cultural event. Beer is just the favorites. And so we go after the tourist market first. The aim is for milling, maybe later in the evening. We have full entertainment, live band, everything you want for the beer. A Rotary booth will be the only booth so far with humble hot dog and all that. So it's easy. The vendors, everybody still will cook a big plate. But the tourists would love to have a hamburger there. They're used to that. And so, as I said, once this is over, we'll start the production for the next one. We can't wait because people want to come to the country and expose themselves to our cultures. For me, I will meet an Italian minister of culture because it's a food, beverage, and cultural event. Here's just the thing, same thing as Farm Fest and all that.
Okay.
I must give credit to they are a sponsor for this year, and they have supported me over the years. I support them.
So the best you have in the fest would be just clicking the business.
No, we have foreign beer. Last beer fest I brought in 100 fleets. This year we're following the 50th anniversary, so we'll have that, and then we'll make up a foreign beers, international beers in this region. Yeah, but we'll push to the tourists, the local beer. They're not coming here to buy something that I can buy. One of the best beer in the region after the Modelo. That's now making a big trek in Modelo. Last beer fest, I had a hot tomato Modelo. Tomato beer with pepper. That was crazy.
I expect
so we do tend to infuse the Dominican Republic and their palate with different flavors.
People are cooking there now.
And,
They are the
like,
places they
thank you. Every stipulation to the vendors, they have to have one recipe infused with beer. And it must be, it could be anything. Beer comes with a butter, you marinate the chicken in beer. That's part of the play on beer festival.
Mario, what would you estimate the Bahamian percentage of Bahamian brewed beer that is being consumed in the country now, especially compared to when you started in 1989? And how do you rank the Bahamian beers compared, say, to the regional big brands? 2 questions.
The biggest regional beer will be Presidente, is a big regional beer. Red Stripe is also a big regional beer. Unfortunately, the beer companies, I must say, feel that their marketing approach and how they spend their marketing dollar. Bud Light is the biggest consumed beer with the Bahamians. All that is because of marketing. Bud Light is almost $1.15 more than the local beer. The companies hold back from what they really need to do. However, in the hotels, Galick and Sands have a war on what they sell. Let me give you an example. I used to manage all hotel restaurants and cafes for Galick. And Senior Frog used to go to 200 cases of beer. That's just Galick and their brand. And that's different from the draft. And so the hotel consume more than local beer. The Bahamians consume Bud Light on any beer in the country. And all that is because they spend hundreds of millions of dollars around the world. Like foreign. And we love foreign, Presidente came and made a splash in the market. They did well with that. But that's subdued when Sands decided not to allow it to do so. And Red Stripe is here. There's a local 1 or 2 Trinidad flavors here, Stag beer and Caribbean. And you can buy that from Milan, but also you buy it from a place, a Trinidad restaurant down Carmichael Road, buy them at home.
At the Greek Fest, I saw some type of.
They have four flavors of Greek beer. I should have 2. Because they hold in cases for me. So we try, and that's where I can bring beer less expensive. Duty on a case of beer is $18.50. $18.50. And so I could buy a beer at like $24, I can pay $18.50 on that. That's why beers like functions is plus $6. Craft beer in this market, I think is a bit too high. They can't get the presence over the hill, but of course, the Americans are willing to pay $7 for craft. I didn't really drink everything.
I was supposed to ask my question was when you are a member of Sunrise. When do we come over by wherever you are station and make our own Sunrise group?
I could actually.
What are you talking about?
Thank you. That's why you're on my team. Let me make an official sense of Sophie's birthday. I've been toiling in the vineyard for years. That's why I had to take a break with my hands in a couple of days. Especially after COVID, I figured the direction I need to go into, like my partner say, bear all your life. That's it. Stop all this other pushing here and all that. Sorry. But bear all of my life. And so I will finally push towards my microbrew. I wanted that to be the last product tied in everything. So what we created was a company called Rhythm Festival. So we branded all our companies under one. So you start saying that, you do a press release. Sophie's on the team as the project manager. I needed someone like Sophie, working together with Rotary. She's a employees country. So I went public with that because unfortunately sponsors take the last minute to give you something, and it kills the way for your impactfulness at the beginning. You need to launch events a few months out, and it takes a lot of money to launch events. So that's why we formed the company to go ahead of every event by months. Any last question? That's it. Thank you.
Returning Dario around the floor. Give the vote of thanks. I'd like to invite Rotarian Tamara. Got it right this time.
Rotarian Dario, that was a very informative. I felt like I was in science class, you know, and he was a great teacher because he got me in the auditory way, he got me in a visual way, and then, you know, kind of stuff. I wanted to touch the body and I wanted to smell it. So a very engaging presentation this morning, and very excited about what's upcoming for you and your team members here. We want to thank you for your presentation this morning, and I believe we all as Rotarians are excited about what's going to happen, and wanting to plug in the best way we can to make it happen. So thank you so much. Mom, A. And he's going to drink in it today. Thank you. Love the shirt.
Thank you. And Dario, since you got it in so many different ways, a few of us will stay back and get you in the consumption of alcohol way. For those of you who can stomach it this morning. Yeah, okay, yes, please. Okay, we'll have the rapid drawing, and let me hold on 1 second. I can confirm that the winning number is 646, 645, or 644. So, but we'll see in a few minutes.
Okay, so
Yes. There you go.
and it's an online winner. Anyone can guess who that online winner is?
Dina won?
Yes, he did.
Impossible. Again.
You don't even have a ticket in there, Dina.
I'm not even in the room. You can't blame me. I'm not in the room.
No way.
Do you know again?
No.
Oh, do you know Dario? Do you know one again?
Yeah, that's right. You didn't shuffle.
Yes, you did. Yes. Congratulations, Dino, two-time winner.
You know, one for the birthday girl.
There you go. All right, so at this time, can we be all upstanding? And
You know, please send me the lotto numbers.
Sorry.
All right. Good morning, everyone. Of the things we think, say, or do, is it the truth?
Is it the truth?
Is it fair to all concerned?
Is it fair to all concerned?
Will it build goodwill and better friendships?
Will it build goodwill and better friendships?
Will it be beneficial to all concerned?
Will it be beneficial to all concerned?
Thank you. And now final toast by P.P. Tanya.
Thank you, Carol. Good morning, fellow Rotarians and guests. If you raise your mugs, your glasses, or whatever. Let's do this.
Let's do this.
To Rotary around the world.
To Rotary around the world. everywhere around the world.
Just, Madam President, any final words?
Just to say thank you to everyone who participated in the meeting this morning. It was a great online experience, but it had me thinking that we need to invest in some technology that allows us to feel and see what's happening in the room, not just at the podium. And so I'm hoping the board will approve purchasing such technology, so that, because I think hybrid is here to stay. The convenience of just sitting in your pajamas or whatever you're wearing right now and being able to see and feel what's happening in the room. So I was grateful for that. Thank you, PP Errol, for holding down the fort. Thanks, Secretary Duran, Treasurer Karen, and the guys who helped to set up the room. Thank you so much. I appreciate you guys, and I hope to see you soon. And I return to Nassau next week.
I move that the money they got the bill fest. There you go. There you go.
Oh, it's, the money we make at the Bear Fest, we should invest, because there are some cameras, of course, you know, Secretary Duran research all the technology, and there are cameras that will turn, so when you can see when people are speaking in the room. I'm looking into that, and I'll go to the board to see if we can get that approved, and once it's approved, I'll probably purchase them and bring them back with me. And yeah, hopefully just enhance the online experience, so that everybody gets a good feel of what's happening in the room and not just seeing the podium. So it was a good thing that I got to experience the meeting online. That's it from me. Thanks, everyone.
Meeting adjourned.
Do enjoy your vacation.
I sure will. Thank you. Bye, everyone.
Bye-bye.
Bye. Have a great day.
Bye, everyone. Have a good day.
Have a great day,
everybody.
Have a great day, everyone.